Hi, I'm Ethan Goldberg, and I'm here interviewing Kevin Burkhardt. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So, you started calling a number of Rays games this year. What would you say is the most compelling aspect of the Rays ball team this year?
Yeah, they're unique. They're different than the normal baseball team because they're a small market team, so they don't have the money, and they have all of these parts that most people don't know any of the players, but they all are really, really good. So it's kind of like this bunch of young guys that on a team that no one pays attention to, but they're damn good, and so you have to pay attention to them now. So they're fun to watch. I like watching them play, and I like the underdog aspect of them.
Yeah, so the Rays really have a chance to make a deep run in this year's playoffs, but despite that, they don't seem to be having the greatest attendance. Why do you think are some of the reasons for this, and what can they do to really change that to try to have a good home field advantage for the playoffs?
Yeah, I think that there's a couple reasons for it, and in short order, down there in St. Petersburg, if you live in Tampa Bay, the traffic getting there over the bridge is a nightmare. People don't go. That in the stadium is a horrible atmosphere, to be fair. And so those things, one or the other, has to change. It's a shame because they're really, really good. And so the last part of your question, they won't have a home field advantage in the playoffs. I mean, they might get people to come out for the playoff game, but they're used to it. They play like that. They're used to it, and it doesn't seem to bother them.
And in addition to doing Rays, you do a lot of play-by-play football with Fox Sports. What would you say is the difference between in preparation and execution of calling a baseball and a football game?
It's similar in some ways, but it's a lot different because baseball changes every single day. And baseball, you have so much more time. So how do you fill that time? Football is a cadence where you have the play, your analyst talks, and then you have the next play. Baseball, you have no idea how long it's going to take between pitches, things like that. So there's an art of filling that time, and there's also an art of not filling it with anything, not talking, just letting the pictures kind of tell the story, which is also hard to do because you're trained to talk. So to sit back and just let the pictures do the job is a hard thing. So it's very different.
That's all the time we have. Thanks for watching. I'm Ethan Goldberg.